Uh-huh. Well, not much has changed in that department. I do need some of this, though. Well, since this is a street car, I guess we could turn on the vented seats. We could turn on the AC. There we go. Pull up the performance pages. Make sure we're good to go while we're driving around, since it is 100 degrees outside. Well, let's get to it. What's up, Dream Chasers? What's up, Wrench Gang? It's your boy, Kevin Van Voris, checking in for another video for you guys today. How the hell have you guys been? Boy, I haven't picked up the camera in quite some time. It's been a little bit. So, obviously, before I got the Hellcat, it was a couple weeks before I made a video. And then I just made a quick video because the grand opening was the next day. Woo! I want to give you guys a big update. So, no fancy camera work, nothing like that. It's just going to be me on my phone, old school. For those of you guys who are the OGs, this is pretty much how I started my channel, was just using my phone. And that's how almost all my videos are. So, it's pretty wild. I was just thinking about this. I was like, man, it's almost July. So in October, I'll have owned this car 4 years. A year and a half of that, I haven't been driving because I haven't had it. It's been up in Livernois Motorsports for the past like 18 months. I've got to drive it like 2 or 3 times in between then, but it spent most of the year and a half at Livernois Motorsports. So anyways, we got the car back. I've been driving it literally since after the grand opening. I've been driving it every single day. So if you guys don't know, this is on its 3rd engine. The first engine, I mean, I beat the shit out of it, blew the motor. I went 940s down in Houston last January, blew the motor on the second pass, which I probably would have went like 930 something, which wouldn't have been pretty cool on a stock motor, stock trans, stock blower on airbags. And then got the car back, and I'm just giving you guys an update if you're new to the channel. So I got the car back. It got a nitro system on it, obviously built the motor, still stock transmission. Went out literally like the 2nd or 3rd day I got it back, and I was gonna test the nitrous. Something happened, I don't know if it was the tune or what, no clue. Burned up a piston, so Livernois swapped this or that motor out for this motor. So I believe it's the same motor. I think this one has, I don't remember the pistons, but the pistons that were in the other one and this one are different. I think everything else is pretty much the same. So it's a 401 stroker motor, so it's a little bit upgraded. For what I'm trying to do with this car, it's plenty. If I ever want to go turbo, it'll be plenty. So now, a year and a half later, this not only has a built motor, but also has a built trans from Southern Hot Rod. And this is the War Viking, top of the line transmission from them. And I'll tell you what, this thing is no joke. It shifts at like 71 or 7200 RPM like butter. And David went out and shot a ZR1 and a Z06 last night, so I went along just kind of go get some pictures too. And I took David for a ride, and he's like, "Holy fuck!" And it's just so smooth the way that it shifts. So far, I am really impressed with this transmission. I've been driving it every day because I need to put some more miles on it. So I'm just waiting on some oil from Schaefer Oil, which I'm hopefully gonna be working with them in the future. So they're gonna be some test kits so I can test the oil that's currently in it, put their oil in it, and then see how it works. So I'm pretty excited for that. Oh, that's the Charger Hellcat update. In case you guys are wondering, this still has a stock exhaust. It's just extremely loud. Not really on the inside, but like when I do that cold start, like it is freaking loud. It's fucking loud. It's insane. So it's got a little bit of drone, like we're like 2000 RPM, like right there. Otherwise, it's pretty nice. So the car drives really good. I'm just excited to have this car back. Like, I haven't had it in so long. So obviously, like, my favorite car that I've ever had was the Trackhawk. And then I step back in this and I'm like, boy, this Charger Hellcat is no joke. I love this freaking car. So anyways, I want to give you guys an update on everything else that's going in my life. Obviously, we had the grand opening for Contagion Athletics. It's been a long, like, 4.5 years since that we've been working on it. So finally to have that day come, it was awesome. It was amazing. Almost cried on camera. Almost cried on camera. I've like cried like 3 times in the past like 12 years. So, and most of those are because dogs I had to put down. But I'm not a very emotional person, but it was a very emotional day for me. The wedding, like, my wedding was a big day, but this was the biggest day of my life for sure. And the work has just begun, but it's pretty crazy. Like, for those of you guys who've been following me for a long time, I literally started the company screen printing t-shirts out of my garage when I was in college. And if you guys want me to do a full backstory, I'll do that, but I'm going to do that at a different time. So it's just been crazy. Luckily, I have my awesome brother who's come down, lived with me, helped me out at the small gym, and now he's the general manager of Contagion Athletics. So he's doing a fantastic job. And then one of my best friends, Ian Sneed, he's from California. We pretty much grew up a lot of our life together. He actually moved in when I moved to Colorado, moved in with me, and then anyways, it's a different story for a different time. But he's helping me, he's training people, Dave's training people, and then me and Ian are kind of basically just assistant managers, because to be honest, I don't like doing hours, I don't like doing all like the background shit. David's really good at that, and I just don't want to do that. So I'll do designing, I'll do events, I'll clean toilets for God's sakes. I just don't want to do some of the general manager type stuff, and that's not what I want to do. But shout out to my brother David, he's killing it right now. All of us are working insane hours. I think a short day for us is like a 15-hour day. Most of the time it's like 16, 17, 18 hours. I added up like the days, there was 6 days before the grand opening, just as like a joke, and it was like 103 or 104 hours. It was a lot, and it's been a lot, but it's kind of one of those things. It's like labor of love. You know, hopefully in the next 6 months things will start to calm down, but right now we're just trying to focus on building the gym up, building the memberships, and just building the Contagion Athletics community. So obviously clothing is a big part of that, and it's just awesome to see so many people supporting the brand, whether you live in Amarillo, Texas, or whether you live in Australia. So as you guys know, we ship worldwide, and we have got supporters all over the US and the world, which is kind of cool. And now we've got a home base in Amarillo, Texas, and it's wild to see. Grand opening was crazy. We had Caffeine and Cars, and we're gonna have Caffeine and Cars the second Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. This past one, we had like 150 to 170 cars. There was no parking spots left in the parking lot, and there's 150 spots. We also had 20, maybe 22 cars parked on the turf, which was awesome, and we're going to continue to do that. So I'll be posting a grand opening video when it's done. But it was awesome. I just can't believe the support that we've gotten, and I hope that every single one of you guys who does follow the channel, whether you work out or not, you guys got to come check out the gym, come check out the facility, and just see kind of what we've been working on for the past 4 years. It's wild to see. It's crazy, like, to see your dream or something like that you've been working on forever, like, to actually be there, and then other people really enjoy it. So it's an awesome experience for me. I'm blessed. Like, it's crazy that, like, when I was growing up, I'm like, yeah, hard work pays off, blah, blah, blah. But, like, hard work, no lie, it pays off. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, but I promise you, hard work fucking pays off. I just want to give you guys an update. I know I've made a video in quite some time, but me and Dave and Ian have been talking about, like, I really need to get back into the YouTube game. I literally have had no time. So if I have to, like, pay a photographer or a videographer to, like, film my stuff, I'm gonna have to do that. So I really want to commit to, like, 3 or 4 videos a week. That way it's something I can handle. And then hopefully when the gym, like, calms down, which I don't know if it's ever gonna, like, calm down, because my clientele base is still, like, it's grown insane over the past month. Just me training people, and I can't take on any more clients. Like, this is the first time in my life where I've actually had to give clients to David or Ian because I don't have any room for them. So I'm extremely blessed in that. But, like, I do want to do, obviously, car videos on this channel, obviously fitness videos, but I do want to do some business type videos. That way, you know, people who are younger than me or people who are older than me, if you guys have, like, questions or whatever, or if you own a gym and you're like, dude, how did you do this or how did you do that? I want to help you guys as much as I can, because I didn't have anybody to ask. Like, I had to do pretty much all this on my own. Like, when I started screen printing in my garage, I didn't say, hey, how do you screen print? I literally went on YouTube and, like, did a bunch of research and went on forums, all that good stuff, of trying to find how to do it. So I want to try and make myself available to all of you guys when I can. And but I'm excited to finally get back on the YouTube game finally. And I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me, whether you guys bought a t-shirt or a hat or just commented on a video or liked the video. I really appreciate it, and I'm excited to kind of show you kind of like my life with each video that I make. So again, I want to say thank you guys so much for supporting. As always, my name is Kevin Van Voris. Make sure to follow me at CaliBoyKev on Instagram and on Snapchat. If you ever have any questions, you guys can DM me on Instagram or on Snapchat. Give this video a thumbs up, boy, because we back. And anyways, thank you guys so much. My name is Kevin Van Voris, and I'm out this bitch.